You already know what it is. This your boy Watts, and I'm coming back bringing you a new episode on the Watts Report. You know, man, I'm keeping it 1,000, man. Every episode I do, I am keeping it 1,000. But before we get into this episode right here, I want to go ahead and, hold up, man. Let me go ahead and just do it.
Had to put the heart to all the small talk and get these people what they really want. Lying ass rap niggas really in the way we big dudes to these small pups. Full-fledged hustler, everything I put my hands on a nigga double up. Perpetrating gangsters, camouflage thugs, cloned out frauds, fake hard up, lost face type, rapping fairy tales. We got body type of niggas bossed up by the touchdown, pulled a couple niggas cars. Whole damn city trying to drip a sauce. Futuristic dream like Martin Luther King, silent leader like I'm Farrakhan. Big hearted like I'm Ali, never break for the back down.
You already know what it is, man. This that Watts Report. And I'm back with a new episode, and this one is called Way Back. I call this one Way Back because that's how I feel. I feel like we way back. I feel like we are in the 9th inning and we getting blown out. This episode is strictly to talk about the black community and how we is lagging, how we lacking, how we slacking, and how we acting like we got our shit together, but we don't. So this episode, I'm going to always bring you that wattism, which is the speech, thoughts, and actions that's here to motivate, elevate, and most importantly, educate from your boy Watts. So this episode is kind of like I'm speaking facts, and I'm speaking from the heart. Anything I say, you can, Google it, look it up. For statistic wise, it ain't from me. It's from statistics. We already know that we lacking, as a black community. We don't own nothing. We don't have nothing. We in last place for us everything. I'm talking about our economic system, our social system. Well, today I want to focus on our economic system because that right there, is most important to me because I believe that everything is done by design. So you got it where as though all these guns, I'm going to use New Orleans, for example, which they call Chopper City. And it's not even a coincidence that they had all the choppers, along with other, other parts of the country. But like this right here, they was mainly known for choppers, AK-47s, SKs, big, but military grade weapons that, what is lyric Lord dude from the ghetto, where he get how he get his hands on something like that. And I once seen something, with this white guy. He was talking on YouTube. He was talking about how he was paid by the CIA. Not saying that it's true because I really don't know. I'm just going off of what I seen. He was paid by the CIA to just drop guns off in the hood. And I also seen a black group. They was talking about how it was a trailer left just parked down there, waiting for somebody to break into it. And it was full of guns. So how ironic that it's like that all across black America. We got military grade style weapons. Now, ain't no more 38s, ain't no more little Berettas and, stuff like that. Whereas though if you had your hands on like a Uzi, or a Tech, that was like something, a high caliber weapon, with a lot of ammunition in it. But now everything coming like that. And I don't think it's like by coincidence. I think that everything is designed. So what I'm here to do, I'm here to help contribute, with my little small input, I'm here to contribute to some black greatness. I'm here to contribute to the stop or just to make, others be conscious and aware of what's going on or the fuckery. Here you have it. Every inner city has, they full of guns. They flooded. We killing off each other. We really doing a service to people that don't like us. Should I say the people that don't like us, that look at us like monkeys, that look at us like, we trash, that look at us like we don't really belong. What we doing is we helping them out. We helping out the plan because we failing to plan ourselves. And this is not like saying like some type of war or nothing like that. I'm just saying we don't have nothing that we have going good as far as our economic system. We don't own nothing. We don't own we don't have no banks. So we don't have, once we don't have no banking system, we already kind of like way behind. We don't have our own anything, nothing. So I'm here to, each one teach one, trying to get us in a habit of letting our money circulate at least twice, because our money don't even circulate one time. Our money come into our pockets and go straight out. We are the number one consumers. We the number one consumers. It's going to take a while for us to really like catch on and get it right. It's going to take help from, some of the elite blacks, should I say, well, some of the blacks that are in a better position to help out. It's going to take some power from them. It's going to take a lot, and it might take 30, 40, 50 more years for it to kind of be starting to, take grasp of what's supposed to happen, with the late Dr. Martin Luther King stuff that he was, trying to implement and get into place. That stuff ain't even start happening until after his death, years after his death, and it's still just now catching on with some of the stuff, being as though others had to pass away, get killed. George Floyd or whoever may died, whereas though they didn't die in vain, like a lot of us dying, in the inner city communities. We just dying in vain. At least when they die, at least something is happening, from the result of their death. People protesting, we getting different laws passed, we getting recognized. So at least they not dying in vain. So for the ones in the inner city, we are dying in vain. It's crazy. And the reason why I say it's crazy because it's systematic slavery. It's still slavery. We talking about 400 something years later, it's still systematic slavery. By 6 times, we still lead the incarceration rate. We still lead the unemployment rate. We just way behind. Our money never circulate. I want to just make a point how our money don't even circulate. And it's just something that's small. So I'm going to ask you, do you know him? And I'm going to give you about 10 seconds. Dun, 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 boom, boom. Still don't know, huh? Exactly. I ain't think you would know. Before I tell you who he is, I'm going to ask you, do you know this guy? Or how about this guy? Or I'm going to maybe say, do you know this guy? Exactly. I guarantee that you know one of these guys or have seen them, have went to school with them, something of that nature. You know one of them, you seen them out, maybe at a party, you heard of them, stuff like that. But I'm going to ask you, do you even own? Matter of fact, I'm going to scratch that. I'm going to tell you who this guy is back again. Now look at him. Look at him real good. That is Gucci. That's the guy that owned Gucci. His name is Guccio Gucci. He got a long name that I don't even really know how to pronounce his whole name for. He got like 5 names. How we got like middle names. He got like 4 names in between. But his name is Guccio Gucci. So, of course, this the point I want to make. We don't know this man, but yet we will go all out for his clothes. I'm talking about, I know people that when an event came, they spent a rent money. I know people that when an event came, they spent all their money. They was down to just a re-up just to go get fresh, to buy his stuff, to solidify and to validate. That's what it is. It's a form of validation. They went all out for his clothes. Don't even know who he is. Couldn't even put a picture, couldn't even put a face with the name at all. If a black man was fat and black and looked like him, they wouldn't even buy his clothes. They wouldn't even buy, he don't even look fashionable. But these other guys who you saying they all got clothing labels. You got to ask yourself, and you said you probably know them or whatever, you seen them around, you heard about them or etc. Do you even have any type of garment that these guys have in your closet? No, of course not. But that's how it is in the black community. We don't support each other. The money do not circulate, because this might be one of the same guys that might buy your drink because they know you come inside of these store and spend money. They might buy your drink at a party or a club or something. Just something small like that. I'm just saying how stuff come back around. And it come in full surface like that. We don't give each other a chance to even grow. We do a lot of hating on each other. We do a lot of slander. This just food for thought. I ain't telling you don't wear, Gucci or Louis Vuitton and stuff like that. I'm just telling you, be mindful. This is why our money never circulate. I'm not telling you don't wear designer, well, as you consider designer, because these other men that made their clothes, they design they clothes, so they designer for real. It's just the mentality we got. We gotta wake up. We look for too much validation, and I know where it come from. It come from growing up in poverty. So we gotta kind of show off what we doing or how we doing or how we carrying it. We got to get validated by certain people to wear certain things for us to say, yeah, that's what's in the wear. We all want to be a part of the in crowd. It's natural. We human beings. That's part of civilization. We social creatures. So I'm not knocking that. But what I am knocking is the way we also conduct ourselves. So here we got it. So here we have it. We have it. Whereas though some people are mad that the white people, the Caucasian, is a little bit afraid of us. What's the problem? The reason why I asked that is we asked for that. And I'm going to tell you how we asked for that. I'm going to just break it down. So you got a Caucasian lady, or maybe man. This person living Overly, which is up like Bel Air Road, all the way up Bel Air Road, near like the Fullerton area. So Overly, for some of y'all probably don't know. This Caucasian man or woman lives in Overly, but they work down the harbor. They work downtown. Let me give you the mindset of this person and how he helps their mindset. So this person work downtown. So when this person get off of work, they come up past like the baby bookings, like they come up Gay Street. They come up Gay, they turn into Enza. They comes up Enza past the project. So they ride past like Old Town Mall. You know what I'm saying? They just looking how we live. This is how we live. So they riding past Old Town Mall and they ride up past Latrobe Projects. So now they get a visualize to see how we live as far as dwelling. So they see like, it's a little crowded, people hanging clothes on a clothesline. Some people maybe don't do stuff like this, but I'm just giving you the visual of how it looks. People hanging up the clothes on the clotheslines. It just looked like basically by design, which I really know, it looked like some type of concentration camp, some type of base. So they riding past there. So they see, it's crowded, it look a little strange to them of the normal of Overly, Maryland. So now they riding up Enza Street. They're going to make the right on Biddle Street, and they can see like some condemned houses, because it used to be back in the 90s, it was a little alive around that area. So now stuff boarded all up. So they make the right there on Biddle Street. Then they're going to make the left back onto Gay Street because Gay picked back up. So they make the left back on to Gay Street. So right when they get up to like North and Gay, they going to see people nodding out. People all on the corner. People telling them about what they got. I got 15s. I got the 20s right here. I got the Zanny bars. They look to their left. They see people all in the gutter, nodding out. They see trash everywhere. I'm talking about trash, old potato chip bags in the gutter, old chicken box stuff in the gutter. You know what I'm saying? The gas station, the signs don't even got the price might have been $2.45 a gallon. You just see 0.45, So this is the environment. Then they the light turn green. They got somebody wheeling a pedal bike with their shirt off, just wheeling it all in front of traffic like they no regard for traffic. Don't even care about the light turn green or nothing. This is how we are looked at. We look like savages. We living like savage, and we adapt or adopt to the word savage. And then we kind of like make it slick. We consider ourselves savages. Yeah, I'm a savage. Yeah, your shorty is savage. So we glorify with some ignorant shit, for real. We glorify it and we think it's slick. But really it's nothing slick being an untamed beast. There's nothing slick about that, for real. So we living up to the image. So now this person, they still on Bel Air Road. They get to, of course, they passing St. Clair Lane, and now they get up to, I'm going to say, Erdman Avenue. So they get to Bel Air Erdman. They hear people, yo, grass right here, red tops, white tops. Hey, yo, come in, man. What's up with your bitch ass? Come here, dummy. Yo, hey, yo. They hear all this stuff. So they see an open air drug market. They hear the news, you know, they hear the news, see an open air drug market, might see teddy bears hanging on a pillow, hanging on, you know, a pole or something. You know, due to somebody got killed right there. They might have seen all that. Don't you think by the time they get home, by the time they cross Moravia and Bel Air Road, they like, whew, oh man, I gotta find a better way, a better route home. Just think about it. So if you was that person, you would be scared too. Straight up. The only thing that make you don't be scared is because it's normal to you. It's normalized to you. That's why you would probably judge and be like, how do you scared of what? It's nothing to be scared about. You know why? Because it's normalized. It's your normal. That's why it's nothing to be scared about. But it's really not normal. It's just normal by design how what goes on in the urban community. And this is anywhere in any urban community all over the United States. Because I done been everywhere. I done been to St. Louis. I done been to Little Rock, Arkansas. I done been any hood. I done been in like the hoods. I done been around Birmingham, Alabama. My father's side down there. I done been around. So I kind of see, you know, what goes on and what transpire all across America in every inner city ghetto. It's all the same. And being as though it's all the same, we kind of be trying to compete for a murder rate. We want to go harder than them. Yo, yeah. No, we go harder than St. Louis. Or no, we go harder than D.C. But it ain't nothing but a bunch of black on black crime. It sounds stupid, for real. Now that I'm conscious, a lot of things just sound dumb. We so far behind with everything. We glorify everything but the right thing. We glorify everything but the right thing. And I ain't here to like get on some school type of shit or nothing like that. I'm here to keep it 1,000 and to help y'all wake up. Help brothers and sisters wake up. That's all I'm here for. And I ain't even coming from like no racist standpoint or nothing, because I'm here for all poverty-stricken people. But I understand my people need more attention. We need to help worse. We are in the worst condition. We need to help more, because we going against the system. We will be going against the system because the system is designed for that. It's designed. We don't down to even the drugs. We didn't never have boats and planes to even bring the drugs over here. The crack era, which really killed. I'm talking about it killed Black America. Crack. So what we got going on now is the effects of after the crack era. That's what this whole time frame should be called. The effects of after the crack era. The residue, should I say. We the residue of the crack era. You know, where we just glorify killing each other, no morals, you know, principles is twisted. It's like, where your values at? What do you value? You know what I'm saying? Just ask yourself, like, what do you value? Because a lot of us want some money. We all want money. Yeah, I'm trying to get the bag. I want the money. Yeah, hey, yo, if I could just get this amount of money, I'll be straight. Wrong. You won't be straight because your mindset not right. You will be back broke. You will be back bagging, because I always ask somebody, yeah, you want the money, you want the bag. What you gonna do with it though? If I gave you $200,000 right now, what you would do with it? No, yo, first and foremost, I'm gonna go in and get me a nice house. I need a car, I need a nice house. Yeah, and you're gonna be back broke. The first thing should have came out your mouth is how you was going to invest it. Your money gotta make you babies. Your money gotta make you more money. The money gotta work for you, or you won't always be a slave to money. That's why I tell people, money not everything. Money just a tool. And until you realize that, you're gonna be hit. You're gonna be hit. You're gonna be following a regular system that's already designed for us, that systematically oppresses. If you don't got the mindset of letting your money make you more money, and this is wattism, I prefer you to put your money in stock. Some great companies. I'm talking about put your money in companies like Warren Buffett said. Put your money in a company that is so good, even an idiot can run it. Their product is so good that even an idiot can run it. Putting your money in the bank, which is better than the money sitting inside of your closet or underneath your mattress or in the shoebox. It's better, but it's putting your money in the bank is still like graveyard. It's like still putting your money in the graveyard, basically. Because you're giving your money to another institution to make some money off of it. And they're going to give you a super duper small fraction of the money. So what I would say, I would invest in stock. I'm just saying that because that's something I know. And of course, IRA, because you got to look forward to the future. So what an IRA is, an individual retirement account, not 401k, because I don't like speaking the term of employment. I like speaking the term of employer. I like to speak the term of entrepreneurship. So let's just get it together. It ain't hard. It don't take a rocket scientist. Like I tell people, you can start a business with about $2,000-$3,000. And that could be, you can go get you a pickup truck for $1,500, a F-150. It don't matter. You don't really need something that's driving around all day. So it don't got to be like a super up to par. You go buy your pickup truck. You go buy your couple lawnmowers. Go down, to any state office building, in your city. Go to any state office building, get your LLC going, and get your business cards, knock on door to door, and let them know you cut grass. There, you got it. You got a business. Then you can go in the hood and get some people that don't have a job. And now you got a job for them. This is the type of stuff that we should be doing. Right there. Banking systems, we don't have banking systems. However, we do have one bank, which is the Harbor Bank. That's a black-owned bank that, of course, we don't really know about because they don't get the backing. They not really known because they not in the cahoots of the big banks. So you don't really know. Like Harbor Bank, oh yeah, Harbor Bank is a black-owned bank. You can start a dealership, a wholesale dealership where your office can be in your house as long as it's a dwelling where the door can shut and it got a file cabinet and stuff in there. Nobody can just walk through your office. You could do that. License is like $500. But of course, it take other different little things like you got to get bonded, et cetera, different little stuff. But that don't cost a lot of money to do. It's a lot of different little things if you just apply yourself, you can do. But first and foremost, you got to change your mindset because you're going to always be broke if you remain the mindset of a consumer. We buying all these clothes, all these shoes and everything. But then we short on our rent or short on our bills. That stuff is mindset. That's why I say you could give somebody $1 million. If their mind ain't right, they're going to come back 2 years later broke. Yeah, he got a house, what I'm saying? It's paid for. He spent $300,000 on his house, He got a $60,000 car, but the other 600 and something thousand is blown. Now he looking crazy because now real life setting in and his mortgage is, $2,000 a month and stuff like that. So now he got pressure. And you know how a lot of us in the city people do, with pressure. We start doing things that we really shouldn't be doing. We start becoming desperate. And once you become desperate, you start doing desperate things. You start doing things that you really normally wouldn't even do had you not been in the position that you in. That's what I try not to do. I try not to put myself in desperate situations because it always turn out fucked up, being desperate. But I don't want to talk you guys' head off, man. I'm just here to give y'all some wattism and so y'all can see where I'm coming from and how I'm thinking and where I'm going, so y'all could go with me. You know, I want y'all to go with me. Ain't no fun being the only one, that's, balling, basically. It ain't no fun. It ain't no fun being the only one down Miami. Ain't no fun being the only one when you go to Dubai. Ain't no fun. You got to bring the ones with you that was, you would love to bring the ones with you that when all y'all ain't really have too much. Now all y'all shining. That feel good. It feel good bringing the ones with you that you love. But if the ones you love ain't on the same thinking plane as you, you got to separate. You got to love from a distance then. Because they will bring you down and not even mean to. Not even mean to. It's kind of like the crab in the bucket. The crab going to claw on to the other crab that's trying to get out the pot. Because he trying to get out too. So he really don't mean no harm. Like, man, I'm pulling you back down, but I'm really trying to, if you pull up, you going to pull me up. But not knowing he going to pull down because of gravity. He going to pull him down before he pull him up. It's just something to think about. Like I said, I ain't going to talk y'all head off. Just give y'all something to think about, something to sleep on, And this right here, man, these are the subjects that I'm going to be talking about a lot because I'm passionate about seeing us grow as a community. I'm passionate about seeing us win. Ain't no fun being the only winner. So my job is to learn. I'm like your neighborhood ghetto Robin Hood. I go out and I steal information from the rich and bring back to the poor. That's my mission. And rich has nothing to do with money. Rich has everything to do with mindset, state of well-being. That's rich. That's happiness. Because it's people that got all the money in the world, but they poor. They is not happy. So just think about that. I'm going to wrap this up. It was always a pleasure, Thank y'all for tuning in. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And that concludes the Watts Report. See y'all next week.